Hello and you're very welcome to episode 2 in this Project 259 16-week training plan leading up to the Wizz Air Milan Marathon on April the 6th to 2025. Today we're going to start off where we continue where we left off last week. So on the Saturday I done a park run, 19:36. It was what it was. There wasn't another second to me on it, being perfectly honest with you. I gave it everything I had. Thought I felt a little bit of a dose on me getting up that morning. Didn't put me off, it didn't. So let's go, give it a crack, and that was it. I went to the death and we got 19:36. It was very solid effort. It was all the miles, I'll put them up alongside this. I think I averaged something like it was 6:23 per mile, and most of the miles were fairly solid. The first mile obviously 10 seconds quicker or something, but apart from that the run was solid. I was more like a diesel engine than anything else, and that's totally understandable 2.5 weeks after a marathon. So Sunday was meant to be a 10-mile run, turned into a disaster. I had come down with the blooming dose. I felt like I was weak as dishwater, and I cut the run short about 3.5 miles. I just couldn't wait to go home. I was seeing stars coming up Santry Lane, so that's what it was. I just knocked it on the head and got home, and I'll be perfectly honest with you, there hasn't been too much happening ever since this week. I came down with an unbelievable dose, very bad chesty cough, and a lot of phlegm and all the rest of it. So it kind of had me on my back for a few days, but we're over it. We got to Wednesday, Christmas Day, and feeling rough. Thursday, managed to get out and kicked it off. We got 4 miles done up in Castlewell Forest Park, up the north in Paulette's home country. Yeah, felt rough and unbelievable, but we got through it and we got out, and it was good to get out. Got a good bit of phlegm up off the chest afterwards. I've done what I wanted it to do, like, you know. Friday, got out for 10k, felt a hell of a lot easier. Wouldn't say I'm back, the breathing is not great, but I was running probably averaged about 8-10 minute miles, and I was very, very surprised, absolutely delighted with it. Done. And the afternoon, a small little light strength training session. I'll put that session up alongside this, just basically what it was. From next week we're going to be taking videos of the sessions, and we'll interlink them some way. I haven't a clue how I'm doing it yet, but we'll interlink them some way along the way and let you see what I'm doing. You might follow along yourself if you want it. It'll just give a little bit more detail on what we're doing. Alright, so Sunday this week I'm planning on getting out. We're heading up north. We're going to probably run the mountains tomorrow. So I'll probably only get about 5 or 6 miles. I'll be happy as Larry wherever I get. Sunday then, probably stretch it to about 8 miles. So next up we have we'll say strength and conditioning, but there's very little strength and conditioning this week, being the week that was in it and everything else. I got a small little strength session done on Friday. But the one thing I'm going to talk about here is in the training last week, what I got out of the week. Even though I was laid up for 3 days of it, you know, it was on my back. What I got from the week was the park run last Saturday. I'll show you a picture of a video clip we're going to play of me running in the park run last week. And what you'll notice on this is, and it's an alarming, I've known about it for a good while, but it really hit home last Saturday. And it's how hard I'm hitting the shagging ground.
Looking good, Bob. Well done.
Bob, the lad that's in front of me there, run with Bob Armstrong, mentioned it to me after 200 yards. He was blaming, and he was being nice now, I think. Not that Bob does nice, but he was being nice and saying that the noise of them vapor flies, Tommy, Jesus. I said, it wasn't the vapor flies, Bob. It's the 12 stone hitting the shagging ground. Yeah, I'm hitting the ground very, very hard. And I'm going to put that to rights this week. So early in the week, the first thing when we come back is the biomechanics testing. and just give me a score. I know what the answer is going to be. I know it's going to be absolutely shite. I don't care. I just need a figure. But by J's, am I going to go to town on the plyometric stuff, the drills, the little foot taps, the walking lunges, all that sort of stuff that's going to improve that ground contact for me. It's something I need to work on massively. I'm totally inefficient when I'm running, and that was really brought home to me last Saturday when I seen the video back. I just couldn't believe it. It blew my mind. So that's going to be an interesting look over the next few weeks. We might put up a clip every 3 or 4 weeks and see can we see an improvement in it. I'm curious to see myself, so I might as well share it with you and we can see where we're going with it. Moving on to the nutrition side of things. Well, nutrition is something I don't do Christmas week. We take a break. And I took a break this week, let me tell you. And it's not the time to be counting calories, and it's not the time to be blooming, eating carrot sticks and all the rest of it. We had a great Christmas. We let our hair down. We ate the chocolate. We had a few beers. Zero beers now, but we had a few beers. And we'll continue to have a few beers and a few bars of chocolates and a packet of crisps and all the rest of it for the next week, till Sunday. And next week is the start of a new week, and we'll start to clean her up a little bit and dust it all off and set sail again. But you have to let your hair down, you have to chill out, and that's what we certainly got done this week, and I enjoyed every minute of it. Alright, I probably didn't enjoy the fact sitting down on Christmas Eve and watching the telly, Gavin and Stacey, and looking down at me belly and all the rest of it. But as Paulette says, that's a lot of water retention from the carbohydrates that we were eating. I hadn't a clue what she was talking about, but I'll take that one. So the next thing we were going to talk about was probably the mental wins for the week. Even though it was a short week, there's always things that you can take out of it as a win. Because it's your story, it's your project. So you can design it any way you like, alright? So for me, the mental wins for me this week was possibly taking the blooming time off, you know. There was another time where I would have forced myself out for a run and absolutely banjaxed myself for 2 or 3 weeks. I'd have been gone with all sorts of infections and all the rest of it. I didn't. I bit the bullet. I rested up. I was drinking the liquids. I was taking the paracetamol and all the rest of it. And I looked after myself and I got plenty of sleep. So that was a big win for me. Massive win was getting back out on Thursday. Dragging my arse around the park. It was great. Absolutely brilliant. Getting out that door. You have no idea how long I was in my shorts and my shorts and checking my watch and it's not charged enough and all the rest before we actually got out the door. So the other win was getting back out again on Friday. I'm building on that for the rest of the week. Drawing the line in the sand. The week is gone. It was what it was. I can't change it. So, but I can build on it. I'm looking forward already now till Monday, knowing that I'll have a few days of running under my belt and I'll be able to kick off next week a hell of a lot fitter and a hell of a lot stronger than I was last Monday. And that's what I'm looking for, and that's the mental wins I'm